This is a 1953 Ford F-100, and it's been fully mechanically restored. It's got a 351 Windsor, automatic transmission. Got a Mustang 2 front end, power steering, power disc brakes, independent front suspension, Ford 9-inch rear end. Drives perfect. You can see the steering wheel. All of the gauges work, but except for the fuel gauge and the speedometer are not hooked up. But I drove it for about 3 hours behind my wife. We were coming back. We were up in North Georgia when we picked this vehicle up. And I drove it home for 3 hours through Atlanta, never overheated. In fact, actually my 16-year-old daughter took a turn driving it for about an hour. That's how good it drives. It really drives awesome. And it doesn't matter how long you sit here and idle, it sits at 180. Doesn't overheat, runs awesome. It's got a great sounding exhaust. Excellent sounding exhaust. It's got side pipes. This is a great hot rod. It's got a really cool retro Ford V8 sticker on the front. Like I said, 351 Windsor. It's got shorty headers. Got a Holley Performance carburetor, as I said. Power disc brakes in the front, power steering. The truck just runs really, really great. Every once in a while you get one in that you just really, really don't want to get rid of. And this is the one. I mean, we went round and round about whether or not we would get rid of this truck because it just drives so awesome. I mean, it's unbelievable. It just drives so good. This is actually my daughter's 16, and she said, "Dad, you know, you've been doing this for 4 years." Well, she's had a driver's license for almost a year now, and she said, "This is the first time you ever let me drive one of your classic trucks or cars." And she was driving it, you know, all through North Georgia. It does 70 miles an hour like it's nothing. The body's pretty straight on it. The bed and the rear fenders are especially straight, as is the tailgate. I mean, so straight that it's possible they might be new. I mean, they're really clean. Now, when I say new, I don't mean brand new like they were put in yesterday, but new, maybe not original to the truck, or if they were, then the truck was kept in excellent shape. And the cab on the truck is in very, very nice shape. Really, the fenders and all of the body is pretty good. It's just got a couple of spots that kind of make it look more hot rod, rat rod. It's got a couple of little dents and dings here, but the rest of the fenders are good all throughout. Touch of little spotting, you know, little spotty rust bubbles here, but solid cab corners. Original placement of the fuel tank underneath. I really like the cream colored grill, and it's got the V8 in it. This was an original V8 truck. And then the wheels match. It's actually got some cool old late 40s, early 50s model hubcaps on there with the beauty rings. They look really nice. It's got matching Uniroyal Tiger Paw GTS tires on it. They all match and have great tread. I mean, this truck's ready to go. It's ready to go. Now, I mean, people always want to do something to them, add their own personal flavor. But the inside door panels in excellent shape. Handles, window cranks, windows roll up and down. It's got tinted windows. You can see that. Weather stripping's in good shape. Dashboard in great shape. It's got one small spot there where there was a clock put in. Other than that, the dashboard remains uncut, unmolested. It's got the vent in the front that does pop up, and that thing is nice. When we were cruising back, we had that open. It's like having air conditioning. Tilt steering. tilt steering wheel, which is hard to do with, here we go. Tilt steering wheel works. Turn signals, brake lights, everything works on the truck. I'll go ahead and flip those on so you can see. The really cool thing I like about this is actually it's got an original bench seat in it. And I think it looks really, really cool left in here. Of course, the seat scoots forward and behind it. It's nice and clean. These actually pieces of carpet are the same as the pieces of carpet that are on the floor. And we cut those so that if somebody wanted to, they could put them on the panel just to kind of tie it in. What I was going to do is maybe recover the seat or even dye it if we could get away with it gray to match the carpet, kind of give it a gray look inside, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it because I like this seat so much. Even though it's blue, it matches, everything matches with black. Oh yep, you can see that the lights are on, working. Super clean underneath, all new front end. Nice clean tank, nice clean running step ups. I have to stick my hand way under there. Full master exhaust. Brakes will stop awesome. I got the rear lights on right now. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, I don't want to get rid of this truck. It's so cool. There's your step ups. Original battery placement in the floor. I mean, the truck runs great. No leaks. Super cool. Super cool. So there you have it. This is going to make a great cruising around town truck. Going to car shows. I mean, I would hop in this truck right now and drive to Pigeon Forge to the car show or the Turkey Rod Run or down to Daytona with a motorcycle in the back. I mean, like it was nothing. I mean, it's super cool. And in my opinion, the only thing this truck needs is a stereo. I'd put a radio in it, probably hide it in the glove box. I like to keep the original dash look. Probably hide some speakers under the dash, put a subwoofer behind the seat, and rock this sucker out at every car show around. It's super cool, and whoever gets a hold of this thing is really, really gonna get a great truck.